Hello, strings. We are on page 14 of Solo Time for Strings, and this is the first one that is a level 1 NISMA solo that you could perform next semester for NISMA. And at the bottom, it has 2 scales. You got to play 3 scales for NISMA, but here we have 2. And so I'm going to set my metronome on 60 beats per minute. This also goes over half steps and whole steps. Many of you have taken music technology, but not everybody. And so with my metronome clicking here, I'll put it there. I'm going to talk about half steps and whole steps. On the cello, when you go to play the cello, there's my cello, from each finger is a half step away, right? And that's why you've got second finger versus third finger. On violin and viola, in between 1 and 2 is a whole step. And so here's what this means. A whole step skips one note, and a half step doesn't. So if you look at a piano with the black keys and the white keys, if you just go all the notes in order, those are half steps. But most music doesn't use all the notes in order. It only uses some of them. So we use whole steps, skipping some of the notes. So on the violin, right, if I just do like a normal, there we go, right, 1, 2, 3, you've got a whole step between your first finger and your second finger, and then a half step between second finger and third finger. When we get to it, there's usually a whole step between here. And so sometimes when we play low 2, we switch so that it's a half step between these two and a whole step here. And a whole step on the violin is about the width of a finger. So when you are normally playing the violin, you've got a note here that is being skipped and a note here that is being skipped, and then nothing skipped between 2 and 3. So between 2 and 3 in normal first position violin and viola is a half step. And it's a half step between all of your fingers on the cello. So here we go. We're going to do the D major scale and the G major scale as written with half notes. I got my metronome at 60 beats per minute. This is also part of NISMA. So here we go, starting on the D major scale. 1, 2, ready, go. And now the G major scale, same fingering, down 1 string. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And now I'm going to keep my metronome and we're going to play favorite songs at 60 beats per minute, and then we'll do a faster version. Note, at measure 9 and measure 17, there are these tiny little notes in parenthesis, and that's to let you know to put those fingers down before the note that is written. You don't play those notes. Those are just little indicators of what your left hand is supposed to be doing. So here we go. Be careful of bowings, and a lot of times it tells you to leave your second finger down while you're playing the open A string. Other than that, it seems pretty straightforward. Here we go. Favorite songs at 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Lift. 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 Excellent. So that is favorite songs. And because we're still rocking, I'm going to speed it up. Now I'm going to do it again at 76 beats per minute, which is more where you would do it for a Nisma solo, possibly even faster. So here we go, one more time. Favorite songs, no, page 14. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Lift. And there we have it. I'll do another one of these videos tomorrow. We'll try and speed that up a bit. Good work out there. Stay safe. Bye.